Did you know that Facebook is guilty of dividing ads into categories by age and race? For example, ads featuring black people are less commonly shown to white people. The study has shown that this happens whether advertisers want it or not. Also, the shares of Meta, the parent company of Facebook, have fallen by 20% as investors have lost confidence. Watch this video to the end for details on these. First up, Facebook divides ads into categories by race and age based on photos, whether advertisers prefer this or not. Facebook assures advertisers that its platform is intelligent, efficient, and simple. After you upload your ads and provide a few pieces of data, Facebook's algorithm works magic to sort through millions of users and locate the ideal target. Even employees at Meta, the parent company of Facebook, cannot fully understand how that algorithm operates. However, occasionally outside study provides a window. According to a recent study just released in the proceedings of the 22nd ACM Internet Measurement Conference, Facebook uses image recognition software to categorize the race, gender, and age of people pictured in advertisements. This classification has a significant impact on who sees the advertisements. Men over 55 are more likely to see advertisements featuring young ladies, women are more likely to see advertisements featuring children, and black individuals are more likely to see advertisements featuring black people. Researchers generated employment advertisements with images of people for the study. They used stock photos in some advertisements, while artificial intelligence was used to create fake images that were similar, save for the demographics of the people in them. The researchers then ran the ads on Facebook for thousands of dollars while tracking which ads were seen by which users. The outcomes were striking. 81% of the viewers of the fake images of black people were, on average, black. However, when it was a picture of a white person, just 50% of the viewers were black. 57% of the viewers of the teen girls' photographs were men. A 58% female audience was shown photos of elderly ladies. The study also discovered that the stock photos and photos of fake faces had the same results, proving that only demographics, not other factors, affect the conclusion. This might not be a problem if Facebook targeting successfully evaluates product advertisements. Peter Sapazinski said that when it comes to advertising for possibilities like jobs, housing, loans, and even education, one can see how strategies that may have been effective for selling items may have unfavorable effects on society. Peter Sapazinski is a researcher at Northeastern University and co-founder of the study, along with PhD candidate Levi Kaplan, undergraduate Nicole Gerzon, and Professor Alan Mislove. In response to a request for an opinion, Meta stated that the study exposes an issue that affects the entire business. Ashley Settle, a Meta representative, said they're developing technology to help alleviate these challenges. She also said they'd taken major steps to stop discrimination on their advertising platform and will keep working with important human rights organizations, researchers, and authorities in the area. It's possible that Facebook's ad targeting by age and race is not in advertisers' best interests. Companies frequently pick the subjects of their advertisements to show that they embrace diversity. They don't want their adverts to be seen by fewer white people just because they selected a photo of a black person. Even though Facebook is aware that older males are more likely to view advertisements featuring young ladies, this does not necessarily imply that they're more interested in the products. But there are much more serious repercussions at work. In essence, Sapazinski claims that deep learning and machine learning are all conservative technologies. He continued by saying that systems like Facebook optimize their systems by analyzing historical results and assuming that this is how things should continue in the future. It can reinforce preconceptions and institutionalize discrimination if algorithms utilize imprecise demographic assumptions to determine who gets advertisements for housing, jobs, or other possibilities. On Facebook's platform, that has already taken place. According to a 2016 ProPublica investigation, Facebook allowed advertisers to conceal housing ads from black people and other protected groups in violation of the Fair Housing Act. After the Department of Justice intervened, Facebook stopped allowing marketers to target advertising based on race, religion, and several other variables. However, the study discovered that even though advertisers can't openly tell Facebook to discriminate, the Facebook algorithm may be doing it based on the images they use in their ads. If authorities want to compel a change, it's an issue. The spokeswoman for Meta, Settle, stated that the firm has invested in new technology to solve the issue of housing discrimination and that these solutions would also be applied to adverts for jobs and credit. She noted that the organization will have additional information in the upcoming months. These findings could make you wonder, so what? Facebook doesn't release the statistics, but it's possible that advertising featuring black people fares poorly with white audiences. Even if that is accurate, according to Sapazinski, it's not a convincing defense. But we don't have enough data to demonstrate the efficacy of Facebook's strategies. The study might show that the platform's ad structure is less sophisticated than they would have you believe. The purpose of the advertisement isn't much clearer than that. When individuals see an image, they form stereotypes about how people in the past acted, according to Sapazinski. It has no meaning. All it is are some rudimentary associations. These are the instances, in my opinion, that demonstrates how the system does not genuinely fulfill the advertiser's wishes. Next up, shares of Meta, owner of Facebook, fell 20% as investors lost confidence. Following the disappointing financial reports from the tech behemoth, shares of Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, have fallen more than 20%. As revenues and profitability drop, investor skepticism about Mark Zuckerberg's plan grows. Sales for Meta fell by 4% to $27.7 billion, £24 billion, in the 3 months that ended in September, while profits fell by 50%. According to Mark Zuckerberg, virtual reality is the new frontier that will propel Facebook's expansion. But thus far, not much of it has happened. The company, which also owns WhatsApp, is struggling due to businesses cutting their advertising budgets in the face of economic uncertainty, changes to Apple's privacy settings that make it more difficult to target ads, and growing competition from websites like TikTok. 20 years after Zuckerberg founded Facebook, the business continues to have near-term problems. Mark Zuckerberg mentioned job layoffs and said the business was concentrating on improving its efficiency, hinting that it would be a smaller organization by the end of the year. However, he also insisted that the company was headed in the right direction on a conference call full of doubtful analysts, as it makes investments to keep users on its apps and asserts a claim in the developing field of virtual reality, sometimes known as the metaverse. He remarked that many things are happening in the world and in business right now. He said that they would resolve each of the issues and that he believes that people who are persistent and make investments with them will ultimately be rewarded. When the company disclosed in February that it had lost daily users for the first time, investor confidence plummeted. Then, in July, the business recorded its first quarterly revenue decrease as businesses slashed their advertising budgets in response to the gloomy economic outlook. The value of Meta's shares has decreased by 60% since the beginning of the year before the update, erasing hundreds of billions from the company's value. According to insider intelligence analyst Deborah Aho Williamson, the company's current business situation leaves it shaky legs. She claimed that Mark Zuckerberg's decision to direct his company's attention on the metaverse's potential future benefits distracted him from the awful current conditions, including the fact that Meta is under a lot of strain. Investor and Altimeter Capital CEO Brad Gerstner told the firm in an open letter that too many people, too many ideas, and insufficient urgency have led Meta into the land of excess. When growth is quick and easy, this lack of focus and fitness is hidden, but it becomes fatal when growth slows and technology advances. This then urged the company to reduce staff and spend less on artificial intelligence and virtual reality, also known as the metaverse. Facebook's expenses increased in recent years when it was questioned about how it handled the spread of false material on its platform and safeguarded user privacy. The business announced that it was making significant adjustments across the board to run more efficiently and intended to maintain a flat headcount the following year. That would be a huge change, as payroll skyrocketed from approximately 17,000 at the end of 2016 to more than 87,000, gaining 28% only in the previous year. It did, however, issue a warning that losses at its Reality Labs subsidiary, which focuses on virtual reality and has seen a significant decrease in revenues, were anticipated to rise. Despite the skeptics, Mr. Zuckerberg said he's still dedicated to the idea. Time will tell if Facebook will solve its issues and if Mark Zuckerberg's idea of virtual reality will be very successful. What other topic do you want us to discuss? Inform us in the comments section. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.